Boom. Keep him coming.
Going viral like a damn infection. Picking up traction, check the inflection. Woo woo woo, it's the health inspection. Yeah, I heard you was sick. I'll check out my next trick. Hey, I'ma tell you what I know about the man hanging 5'2" up on your TV set. From the ultimate broski, from the LI I was sent. Yeah, I've been to hell and back, cause I was so hell-bent. Being this good is a crime. Sipping my Bud Light and lime. The girls, they think that I'm fine. Yeah, they know it's my time. One chance, you wanna show off, come on and show it. I won't miss this, I won't blow it. Woo, 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 you know it.
Watch yourselves. The crew spotted some uniforms around here.
What's going on, everyone? Bobbybarks here, and welcome to this 2v2 matchup between JayBells and Storm's Edge. Four very, very good players on show here, as we've got JMoss 520 and Belfagor 2002 versus Gusty Phoenix and Wreckage 11. JMoss 520 here, rocking the semi-automatic, going up against Gusty Phoenix, and JMoss getting that first down of the game. Wreckage 11 coming in with a burst rifle. Belfagor trying to take up a position against Wreckage with a variable rifle, but Wreckage getting that down. JMoss trying to protect himself here. Smoke bomb coming in. There's lots of smoke going on here. Very difficult to see what's going on. JMoss thinking about getting that revive, but Wreckage covering it off, getting some 9mm shots in. JMoss is all out of semi-bullets. Gonna need to revive, heal up, sorry. Doing it well. Getting some revolver bullets off. Gusty's coming in from the left though, and he does get JMoss down. Gusty's also got Belfagor down. Belfagor was going to try and stop that revive happening, but he's not been able to do it. And Gusty's done really, really well to pick Wreckage up and give his team a 2-spawn lead. JMoss highlighting up Wreckage there. Belfagor trying to get some shots off. Gusty again though coming in from the left. Belfagor goes down. JMoss throwing in a couple of smoke bombs to try and protect his down teammate, but some Molotovs come in, and all of a sudden JayBells down by 4. Belfagor struggling to get into this game here. JMoss is the only one out of the two to get a down. Highlighted there from JMoss. Belfagor taking up a position on top of the ambulance. Nearly 5 minutes in, a very slow-paced tactical game from 4 players here. JMoss taking some damage. Gonna heal up. Molotov coming in from Belfagor. Coming in with another Molotov. JMoss following the highlight here. Good play from him. Have to say that was really well played from JMoss, highlighting his enemy and then just following that line. Both of JayBells are very split from one another here. Belfagor trying to get back over to his teammate. Down by 2. Lots of throwables going off here, smoke and Molotovs. Belfagor has another Molotov. I've already seen him throw 2. Throws in a third. Doesn't land this time though. JMoss has managed to get somebody down. Belfagor can't quite... Oh, he's managed to get Gusty down now, but JMoss has been executed. And I do believe that JayBells are going to be down by 1.
Hey, right there,
JMoss has managed to highlight... Is that Gusty, I think? It is Gusty, and another Molotov coming in. Gusty has been executed from that Molotov. They know where Wreckage is. Switching over to Belfagor's POV. He's highlighted Wreckage, and he's throwing a Molotov, and he's... Lots of Molotov kills between these players. It's nice to see good players letting the hair down with scrub tactics. Now, speaking of scrub tactics, and then we see some lovely skill play there from Belfagor. Great play from him. Some nice corner shots with the variable rifle.
Going like this.
JMOS managing to duck and weave there. Trying to get some shots off with the semi. Interesting seeing him play with the semi after seeing him do so well with the hunting rifle in the 1v1 tournament. Thought we might have seen him go with that rifle in this. He's going to heal up. He's going to try and take up another position around the brown van. He's also got another Molotov, which he's going to use. Doesn't land though. Great play from Wreckage though, getting that one burst down. Wreckage is armoured up. Belfagor's armoured up. Smoke bomb comes in, but Belfagor's managed to evade it and takes Gusty down. Very well played indeed. Smoke bomb comes in from both players. Both are stunned. Smoke bomb seems to go off very quickly from Wreckage. And has he gone down? No, he's not gone down. Very well played from Belfagor. And not sure if he took the helmet off or not. But seems JayBells are up by 3 now.
Look, Firefly, watch yourself.
Highlighted again. Belfagor is up in the van. He's throwing a bomb, and between JMOS's semi and Belfagor's throwable, they have managed to take down Gusty. Between them, they're also trying to take out Wreckage. I think Wreckage is still armoured up. Belfagor's coming in to support JMOS now. Got just a little under 4 minutes to go. JayBells are up by 4. Gusty has gone down. JMOS has another Molotov I saw in his inventory there. Wreckage certainly has a helmet on. I'm not sure if it... Yeah, he has got full armour. Smoke bomb comes in. He is highlighted. Belfagor trying to take that armour off. Wreckage is doing well to try and stay out of the firing line. Gusty is coming back in now to try and support. Oh, Jesus. Nice play from Belfagor, but he has gone down to that bomb. Wreckage is coming in now. They need to get the squad wipe. Nice play from Wreckage. Great play indeed. They are down by 5, but they are going to pull it back to within 3. They needed that. They needed that. 2 minutes left. Storm's Edge down by 3. They need another squad wipe right here. If they get this next squad wipe, it will be very, very close. And they have got JMOS down. Oh, great play from Belfagor there though. But Wreckage has got Belfagor down. He is going to be able to pick up Gusty. They are going to be within touching distance of this. JMOS has spawned in. There's no way in cat and hell chance is going to get Belfagor up. It is going to be within 1. 1 spawn in it. 1 minute and 17 seconds to go. JMOS has given his position away. 9 spawns to 8. Molotov. It hasn't landed. Smoke bomb comes in. He is going to get stunned. Belfagor is coming in. Belfagor has stunned whoever that was. He has managed to evade the Molotov. There's all sorts going on here. That is some great play from JMOS, I have to say. Absolutely brilliant play from JMOS. Taking Wreckage down. He is going to heal up. Gusty's confused as to what to do. And Belfagor has gone down, but JMOS has taken Gusty out, and he is going to pick up Belfagor. No, he's not, because Wreckage has come back in. He's not going to be able to pick Belfagor up, but time is running out. And Wreckage has taken out JMOS, but unfortunately time is not on their side. And Belfagor has spawned in with his El Diablo. You will have noticed there was no footage from Gusty or Wreckage. But Belfagor and JMOS do progress through to the next round. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now. What's going on everyone, Bobbybarks here and welcome to the draw for the 2v2 randomised tournament round 4. Below here on this list that you can see are all the players that are into round 4, and as we do the draw it will randomise this range of names, and whoever comes out in the top 2 will play whoever comes out in the bottom 2, and so forth like that. You get me? You get me? So I'll show you what I mean, just in case you haven't seen one of these before. So we highlight that and we go down to randomise range, and it just randomises the list for us. So if that was the draw, it would have been Matt and Speckleiser versus Burst Scrub and Hope Decays, Andy and Janos versus Fear My HR and Alenda, Romance and Belfagor versus Blaziken and Skills Frosty, so forth and so forth. We had some issues in round 3. Certain players didn't turn up at the required times when the games were supposed to be happening, so we had a couple of incidences there where Valkyrie and Rectify were due to play their 2v2 game against Burst Scrub and Hope Decays, I think it was, and Rectify didn't show up, so Valkyrie had to play the game 1v2, which isn't great. Valkyrie couldn't get on any other time, so he just said, look, we'll play it 1v2. If I don't play it now, we're never going to play it. And it was at the deadline as well that we set a 2-week timeline for these people to get together and play these games, and this was right at the end of the 2 weeks as well. So very, very difficult for Valkyrie. Unfortunately, he went out, as you know, by watching the videos. One of the games that you didn't watch and didn't see was the Thought Slayer and Beaten by a Girl versus Skills Frosty and Ivan Kralj. That game was also due to take place right at the deadline, and then Beaten by a Girl didn't turn up. Ivan Kralj decided he would withdraw his position from the 2v2, so one player from each team actually went through to round 4. Which was Skills Frosty and Thought Slayer. All the rest, you've seen the games, you know what happened. These are the players that made it through. So I'll now do this draw for you so you know who's going to be playing who. So we'll just do a quick randomised range, and here we are. So we've got Burst Scrub and Fear My HR versus Belfagor and JayMoss. So let me just... Right, we've got Foxlayer and Lender versus Hope Decays and Blaziken. We've got Speckleiser and Matt versus Skills Frosty and Romance. That'll be a good game. And then we've got Gods68 and Andy678 versus Janos and Purist in the game. The interesting one about that as well is I mean, I said this in the video that you saw, obviously, that Andy678 actually went through in the game, in the 2v2 game, because Robins1 didn't submit any footage. It's part of the rules, guys. I'm not fuck fighting about anymore. I've just got zero patience for people that can't follow the simplest of rules. Main one is submit your footage. If you don't know by now how to record your footage on a PS4 and upload it unlisted to YouTube and email it across to us, then there's just no hope for you. I've been doing this tournament since January last year. You know, we're like 15 months into this thing, and people are still struggling to record the footage. It's the fundamental principle of taking part in this tournament. You know, I had other rules in about what weapons and things you can use, but Jesus Christ, the one common rule that we've had since day one is record and send your footage in. You know, if you can't do that by now, then there's just no hope for you. So people who aren't doing it are just getting DQ'd. I don't care if you win or lose. Okay, got it. You're out. Simple as that. We put Andy through because he got the most downs in the game against Robins and Janos. Ironically, when I've done the draw now, Andy and Janos are playing each other again. So we'll finally get a win in that one. Interesting game that one actually as well, because Gods and Purist are both really, really good players too. This one will be a good game. Speckleiser and Matt versus Skills Frosty and Romance. Speckleiser and Romance, both very, very good players. Skills Frosty proved throughout this tournament that they've been a decent player, and so too has Matt. I'd put Matt and Skills on the same page. Speckleiser obviously is a 1v1 quarter winner, whereas Romance has never quite eclipsed that sort of result in the 1v1 tournaments, but he's not that far behind Spectalizer, to be fair, in terms of ability, so that will be a good game. Not quite sure how this one will work out. Out of all the participants that are left, these are the 4 players that I probably know the least about. But Alenda's obviously played in the 4v4. Blaziken is an alt account for somebody that I do know is a pretty decent player. I'm not going to mention who that is on this video, because I don't know if they want people to know or not, but anyway, I do know who that is. They are a decent HR player. And then this top one here is going to be my favourite game of the round for sure. Burst Scrub and Fear My HR. You'd expect a burst rifle and a hunting rifle there, really, wouldn't you? But then you've got Belphegor and JayMoss, hunting rifle player and variable player. 2 really good players, and these, this is Two-Faced Ghosts and Kaplani. So really looking forward to that game. That will be a good game. So that's your draw, guys. That is the quarterfinals, if you like. It's the last 8 2v2 teams, so to speak. We'll obviously keep randomising it as we go through the tournament, but that is your lot for now. So thanks for watching, and we'll move over to the 4v4. Bye for now. What's going on, everyone? Bobbybarks here, and welcome to the 4v4 draw. This is obviously hosted on the bracket cloud, so you can see who's been playing who and where we're at and who's playing who next, that kind of thing. I do apologise about the 2v2 draw. The video didn't record. I do record the audio and the video separately, so we did get the audio, but I'm afraid the video didn't get there. I do apologise about the scrubby gameplay that you also saw. I had to put some sort of video together there for you to watch. I didn't just want to put an audio file out there. I had that gameplay there with the bow, which that was actually my first game back after I deleted the game and then realised I was still playing in some tournaments. One of the tournaments I was playing in was a bow only tournament, and I thought best way to play in a pub lobby was to play with a bow and practice for a bow only tournament. So I thought I'd play in a pub lobby with a bow. Turns out I was playing against a group of campers, which is why I was teabagging in certain situations. But yeah, they just kept camping at opposite ends of the map. It was really awful gameplay from the opposition, and just reminded me why I deleted the game. And as things stand, I'm actually out of all those tournaments now, so I've re-deleted the game, and I haven't been back on The Last of Us since. I love the game, but I just can't play public lobbies anymore. I might reinstall it if I get invited to play in some scrims or something like that, but I can't be dealing with FN or pub lobbies anymore. It's just, no, distasteful. Really into FIFA at the minute. I'm playing a lot of FIFA 18 at the minute. Anyway, back to the tournament. Yeah, 4v4. So as you can see on the screen at the minute, we're down to the semi-finals, and the semi-final stage at the minute had a bit of problem with the game at the bottom. So as you can see, GGTB 080's fan club versus playoff team. GGTB 080's fan club, we've had to disqualify them. Unfortunately, the game that they played against Squad Up, they actually played the game twice. We have rules in the tournament, but the rules are really there to kind of fall back on. I created these tournaments for a bit of fun, and I put the rules in place to try and govern us against bellends, basically. I always like to try and get people to replay games if somebody sort of like breaks one of the rules by accident or does something without realising. And GGTB and Squad Up played a game, and one of the rules in the 4v4 is that the captain has to play every game. GGTB played against Squad Up and the captain didn't play, and they actually played with 3 people and they still beat Squad Up. So they played 3v4 and they won, but the captain didn't play. And I was like, look, you're going to have to replay the game. Don't want to disqualify you. You've played 3v4, you've made the effort, you've played 3v4, you've won the game, but your captain's got to play. Alright, so just replay the game. Don't want to disqualify you. Okay? So they've replayed the game 4v4. Obviously won again, you know, they beat them with 3 people. They've obviously beat them with 4. But then only the captain submitted the footage, and in the ruling, they've all got to submit the footage. So the admin for the game has just pressed and pressed and pressed for the footage and said, look, submit the footage, submit the footage, submit the footage, and it's not hard to submit the footage. You know, and I talked about it earlier in the video with the 2v2, we disqualified Robbins 1, even though he was on the 2v2 team that won, still disqualified him. And in the end, I said to the admin, I said, look, if the losers, if Squad Up all submit their footage, and this was the annoying thing as well, I said, look, if Squad Up submit all their footage, put them through instead. None of them did, which was really annoying because in all the previous rounds, all Squad Up have submitted the footage as well. And it just... So the playoff team have got through to the final without playing the semi-final, basically, which is really annoying. But the 4v4 has been very, very difficult for us all as admins to try and arrange the games. And I get it's difficult for people to get on and play the games. It's a 5-year-old game. Everyone's got other priorities. I've tried to make it as easy as possible by giving you all 7 teammates to come and play. I don't think it's too much to ask that the captain has to play every game. I tried to make it so that the captain is the person that loves the game the most, that will be available the most, that, you know, is going to be there, not 24/7, but available, you know, 4 or 5 days out of the week, and that he's got 7 mates that are going to be ready, you know, 2 days out of the week, you know, if it's a weekend or something like that. But I get it's difficult to get everyone together, you know, to get 8 people on at the same time to play the games. I get that it's difficult, but we give you 2 weeks. Give everyone 2 weeks to play the games. But anyway, enough of that. Playoff team are in the final. So, the only semi-final you're going to get to see is Latino Scrubs against DSC, which is not Dashboard Confessional, not the band, obviously. It is DualShock controllers who came back. I talked about it in the last video. It was the DualShock controllers against CBC. So Comeback Crew CBC versus DualShock controllers. You can't see it on the screen there, but where it says DSC, formerly DNA, and picked last, that is DualShock controllers and CBC. We brought both those teams back. Talked about it in the last draw video, didn't I? That we brought those 2 back to play those games. So, I hope that makes sense to you all. Hopefully, anyway. But that's it. That's all you're getting from me. I hope you enjoy the remaining games from the 2v2 and the 4v4. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.